Hi everyone, welcome to week 6 of the VGC Casters Cup. Now, if you're looking for the week 5 match, I will save you some time and tell you that it does not exist. And that is because for this season, every one of the coaches gets 1 week break where it just counts as an automatic win. And for me, that happened to fall on week 5. So yeah, woohoo, I won week 5. And now it's week 6, and I am up against the Winchester Murkrows, piloted by David Partington. Now, you'll see David's team is quite unique, and he actually had a very different team at the start of the draft compared to the end of the draft. So at the beginning, he had this Perish Trap team, which my team was actually quite good against. But now he's swapped out pretty much more than half of the members, and all of a sudden, I'm not having quite as good of a time against David's team as my original composition. He's got 2 steel types and 2 poison types, which means my Sylveon can't really easily spam Hyper Voice, not to mention there's a Wide Guard user in the Pelipper, and then the Urshifu has a horrible time against the Ludicolo and the Clodsire. And the Dreadnought, maybe not so much. And then there's also, the Thunderous with the spread Bleak Wind Storms, which I cannot redirect, and the Cobalion, which whenever I see Cobalion, I'm always very afraid of a body press iron defense set, and I'm expecting David to bring the Cobalion this week with something like a Rocky Helmet and Terra Water. So yeah, I'm definitely going to watch out for the Cobalion. And not to mention, there's 2 Pokemon on David's team that both get access to Beat Up. And when that's paired up with Cobalion, of course, Beat Up on a Cobalion isn't quite as terrifying as Beat Up on Terrakion, because Cobalion's base attack is kind of low. But because it has actually quite a nice defensive typing, it is definitely not something to be underestimated. So this week, I think I really have my work cut out for me on trying to counter David's team, but I am going to do my best. So let's take a look at the team that I have brought this week. First up, we've got the Hisuian Sneasel. And Sneasel is a Pokemon that I swapped out, I think, halfway during the draft league, and this is the first time I'm going to be using it. Now, this Sneasel has Fake Out, obviously, and inner focused against the opposing Crocodile and the opposing possible Sneasel. It's got quite a nice array of support moves in Low Sweep, which is good speed control, and Acid Spray, which helps the Sylveon deal more damage. And then it's got a pretty fast coaching, so I really like this moveset on Sneasel. And oh, why did my computer just glitch out? Anyway, back on topic. This Sneasel, it's max speed because I didn't want it to lose the speed tie against a potential opposing Sneasel from David's side. And then the rest of the EV investment, it was guaranteed to survive a Earthquake spread move from an Adamant 252 Crocodile, and I think the special defense also allowed it to survive a Hurricane from a Pelipper with a Tinglu on the field. I think from memory that's what I EV'd it for, but it definitely survives a Crocodile, and I think, it may have just been the rest was as bulky as I could make it, but Sneasel, not really a bulky Pokemon, but I wanted it to stick around for at least 2 turns. Next up, we've of course got Urshifu, and Surging Strikes and Detect are a given. I opted to run Drain Punch instead of Close Combat because I'm running a Coaching Sneasel and I really don't want to be dropping my defenses. The Terra Blast with the Grass Terra type means that if David tries to go for something like a Terra Water, then the Urshifu will still be able to hit the opponent super effectively. And the Covert Cloak is just to give me immunity against both the Fake Out from the Sneasel and also a potential paralysis from a Wild Bolt Storm. And also something like a flinch from a Choice Scarf, Crocodile Rock Slide, or Bulldoze from Crocodile. So I think Covert Cloak is quite a nice item for Urshifu. I do have to watch out for any surprise Rocky Helmets. This Urshifu set, it's just got max attack to deal out as much damage as possible. And the special defense EVs, I believe that is guaranteed to survive a wild bolt storm from any non-modest Thunderous, and then the rest I put into speed. Next up, we've got Sylveon. Sylveon this week is a little bit different. I'm not running Pixie Plate because I'm very worried about Eerie Impulse Thunderous. I think Thunderous is, for me, the biggest threat on David's team. Biggest threat for me on David's team. And I don't want a Sylveon just crippled by an Eerie Impulse. So I'm running Clear Amulet. This also means that if the Thunderous attempts to go for a scary face on Sylveon, I am not afraid of having my speed dropped. And the Calm Mind is just there because Sylveon doesn't hit quite as hard this week without the Pixie Plate. I gave it enough defense, I think, to survive an Iron Head from a Bronzong. And then the rest was... the 52 EVs into speed, I think, outspeeds a 4-speed Cobalion after a low sweep from the Sneasel. And then the rest I put into special attack. Next up, we've got Noivern once again. This Noivern set is fairly similar to the set that I ran last week. I just swapped out Breaking Swipe for Draco Meteor because this week I wanted Noivern to be an offensive threat on its own, and given that most of the Pokemon on David's team are special, there wasn't much use for the Breaking Swipe. So the attack, or the special attack EVs, I think, were to guarantee that after a Super Fang on a Thunderous, I can then get the knockout on Draco Meteor on pretty much most variants. And the speed, it's just there to be 1 speed point faster than the opposing Sneasel. That's the fastest Pokemon on David's team, so I didn't really need the Noivern to be any faster. And the Mental Herb is just to guarantee that I can definitely get a Tailwind off, and if I led something like a Noivern and Urshifu, and I frisk, say, a Rocky Helmet on the Thunderous, then I'm guaranteed to be able to get rid of the Rocky Helmet with Switcheroo, and then the Urshifu can just go for the Surging Strikes. Switcheroo is quite nice in that even if I'm not holding an item, say, once the Thunderous taunts me and the Noivern shakes off, or uses the Mental Herb to shake off the taunt, I can still actually steal the Rocky Helmet from a Thunderous. Next up, we've got Ting-Lu. This is a very quirky Ting-Lu set, and I kind of had this idea because there's a Cobalion and a Sneasel, both of which are weak to fighting types, and I didn't want to run close combat on Urshifu, so I know Drain Punch doesn't hit very hard, so I wanted an alternative fighting type coverage. Ting-Lu unfortunately doesn't get any moves to boost its own defenses, which is where the coaching from the Sneasel comes in, and where also the Key Berry comes in. So the Key Berry is designed, I think, at +1 deal very heavy damage to the opposing Crocodile, and at +2 it just guarantees the KO on the Crocodile. So the body press is there as kind of a nice surprise coverage, and Ruination, because most of David's team is fairly bulky, so this is going to be quite nice in reducing the health of David's Pokemon and the Stomping Tantrum, because ground coverage is always very nice. Now this Ting-Lu, I don't think it's actually surviving anything in particular because it's just a super bulky Pokemon. From memory, I think the attack EVs were there to guarantee a 2-hit KO on unboosted Clodsire, but I'm not really expecting like a 2-hit KO because most Clodsires do run something like Curse or not Acid Armor. Is Acid Armor? I don't know, the defense boosting move. But yeah, the idea is that I can still do decent super effective damage with Stomping Tantrum, and it's not like Clodsire can actually do anything back to the Ting-Lu anyway, especially with Terra Poison. So this is basically guaranteed or designed to win a 1v1 versus the Clodsire. Next up, we've got Trevenant. Trevenant this week is actually Frisk instead of Harvest, and this is because David has 2 Pokemon with knockoff, and so I felt that I wasn't really going to have many opportunities to have the Citrus Berry Harvest activate, and this is why I put Colbur Berry on the Trevenant as well, so that way it's not going to be hit super effectively buy a knockoff. It's got a bit of a weird moveset this week. The Horn Leech, along with the attack EVs, guarantee a 2-hit KO on Crocodile, even with the Intimidate. And then the Nightshade is there because it's just nice, consistent damage. I'm choosing to run Disable just in case David had something like a choice Scarf Crocodile. Not to mention, if, say, it's a Trevenant on the field and I'm up against a Pelipper, I could try and disable the Hurricane so that my Urshifu is safe. And Ally Switch is just a move that I've always wanted to run, but I've never really had the opportunity to get it off. So just want to have some fun this week and yeah, try and get a win. So let's get on to our match. Yeah, I think Noivern Sylveon's a good lead. And in the back, I actually want Ting Lu and do you want Trevenant? Trevenant could be good for the ally switch. Urshifu could also be very good at... I don't really need Urshifu actually. Because I feel like... Yeah, I think the plan is basically to set up Sylveon somehow. And then start sweeping. Okay, so Water Thunderous, Poison Ludicolo, Water of Clefable. So basically, if I can, do I really want Trevenant or do I want Urshifu? I think Urshifu's still nice. Actually, I want Trevenant. I think Trevenant will be good. It doesn't have Trick Room, but it does have Disable and Ally Switch. Alright, Ludicolo Pelipper. Assault Vest Ludicolo, Life Orb Pelipper. I guess I'll just Calm Mind and Tailwind, right? What's the... Okay, so Life Orb Pelipper, Assault Vest Ludicolo. You know, Urshifu ironically could be quite good here. I didn't bring Urshifu, that's okay. That's fine. Icy Wind. Okay. That was slightly annoying, but now I get a Calm Mind up. And let's bring in the Ting Lu. And alright, so we know that do we think the Pelipper's got I'm gonna Calm Mind again. And Ting Lu. Do I Ruination or let's just Protect? I think that's alright. Are we going to see a Wide Guard from Pelipper? I need to get my notebook out. Okay. That shouldn't do too much yet. That did barely anything. Okay, Ludicolo. Alright. So now I'm going to Hyper Voice and Ruination. Let's try this. Oh, what happened to my screen? Oh, okay, no, that's just... Okay, no crits. Please, no crits. That shouldn't do too much. That's okay. Please, no confusion. Nice. Nice. Goodbye, Pelipper. Nice, nice. Very, very nice. Okay. Is it just me, or is Tinglu's head bobbing in turn with Ludicolo's? Oh, it's because Ludicolo's dancing. Okay, never mind. Right. What's next? Bronzong. I'm going to detect. And then I am going to go for the Stomping Tantrum on the Bronzong. Yeah, let's do that. Let's see what happens. Now, okay. Alright. That's fine. If he wants to set up a Trick Room. Well, he's not going to set up the Trick Room. Heavy Slam, okay. That's very nice. Good. And now, what I am going to do is go for the Hyper Voice and then go for the Disable. I don't think the Ludicolo is going to go for the Icy Wind here. There just isn't much reason to. So let's try the Disable. Okay, if David goes for the Icy Wind, I would be very, very impressed. So we shall have to see. I don't think the Ludicolo can KO me. So let's see what we got. Yes, nice. Oh no! Don't miss, please don't miss. If I miss, I will be kind of sad. Yes! Beauty! Beauty, okay. Oh no! It's Mental Herb. Oh, but then he goes for the Trick Room, so that's also okay. Alright, what's next? Clodsire. Okay, we are going for the Terra Blast. onto the bronze zone, and then we're gonna go for the ally switch. Is it levitate bronze on though? Okay, I think I played this one quite poorly. Wait, it wouldn't be. But why would he have? Oh, would he have levitate or filter? Okay, if he's levitate bronze on, then I'm an idiot. Let's see what he's got now. Okay. Alright. Okay, that is annoying. That won't do anything. Oh, it is levitate. Okay, alright. Alright, that's fine. Okay, let's ally switch again. If I had you know, I actually may have potentially won this if I hadn't thrown. And yeah, because I should have Terra Blasted the Clodsire. That's fine, that's fine. Okay, game 2, what's the plan? Yeah, played pretty well, that's fine. Okay, oh okay. Clodsire is toxic. What did it use? Curse, was it? I can't remember what it used. Okay, let's do this then. Toxic. Wait, what was the thing that the Clodsire used that raised its defense and attack? Yeah, I really threw there. I should have. Oh, can't even hit the bronze on. Okay, so Trevenant wasn't the play. I think what would have helped in that game? Oh, stockpile, that's what it used. Okay. Ludicolo has Icy Wind, has Grass Knot. Yeah, okay, so I would have lost that game regardless, because the Clodsire probably would have survived. But anyway, okay, game 2, I think that alright, so it wasn't the correct play there to lead with, well, hard to say. I think I lost the Neuburn too easily. But game 2, I'm gonna lead Sneasel, Sylveon, and then have the Urshifu. Urshifu and Tinglu. I think that's a good... I think that's a good adjustment. Yeah, because that way Ludicolo will go first. Yeah, I think that's the play. And that way I force the Ludicolo to go for the fake out. David's going down to the wire. Okay. Oh wow. Did David time out there, or he just went right down to the last second? Clefable Bronzong. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Very, very nice. Because now I will just fake out. Oh wait, you know what? The Clefable has gravity. So, what I am going to do, fake out still, and Calm Mind. Yeah, let's do that. Nice. Oh, okay, so the Clefable doesn't have gravity? Nice, nice, nice. Good, 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 good. And then, do we want to use coaching, or do we want to... let's just start hyper voicing. I am going to Terra Blast the Clodsire. Yeah, let's do that. And if he goes for the Terra Dark, then... yeah, okay. Okay. This should do a fair bit of damage. Oh, that's a lot. Yeah, I can trick room. But now he can't do very much. And lefties, okay. Lefties. Right, it's time to start coaching. And start hyper voicing. Oh, actually, I'm gonna protect. Yeah, let's do that. Because I think the Clodsire might want to... He can't really touch the Sneasel, can he? Okay, recover, alright. that one... Oh, okay, that still did a bit. Okay, alright. And now it's time for the Ting Lu. I will hyper voice. And I think the Ting Lu can do quite a bit here now. Okay. So Clodsire has recovered. Does it even have a move? It can't have Protect, right? It definitely doesn't have Protect. Wow! It goes for another stockpile. Okay. That shouldn't do too much now. A crit though. Do you know what I'm gonna do? I'm actually going to start going for the Ruination here. And send in the Sneasler. And yeah, the mistake was not going for the Acid Spray on the Clodsire. I shouldn't have gone for the Coaching. That's alright, we win some, we lose some. I think he's going to try and Toxic. Yep, that's good. Okay. Right. Trick Room should almost be ending. And the Bronzon, is it going to try and go for the Heavy Slam? Yep. That's fine. Okay. Urshifu come out. This is the final turn of Trick Room. So... Oh, actually, I would just double protect. And detect. Because I don't want to eat a poison. And I also want to force him to... Yep, okay. That's fine. Body press. Ah, fascinating. Fascinating, fascinating. Okay. Well, now I am going to go for the Ruination onto the Clodsire and get rid of this Bronzon. because I need the Trick Room gone. So how many... I think Clodsire's gone for 2 stockpiles, hasn't it? I don't think a +2 body press will KO the Team Blue. So that's all okay. Yep, okay, that's gone. That's bronze on gone. Yep. Now I'll go for the Ruination. That does decent amount. Very nice. Very nice, very nice, very nice. Okay. Is this going to be... So I never frisked what Clefable had, did I? Come on, David. Pelipper. Oh, okay. I'm gonna protect this guy. And Surging Strikes the Pelipper. So I don't think the Hurricane will actually KO at this range. Yeah. It's looking a little dire. Okay. Yeah. Nice. Nice. Now, is it a Hurricane or a Weather Ball? Oh yes! Beautiful. Okay, beautiful. That's very, very, very good. And Clodsire uses Recover, which is even better. That's fine. I just now need to get the Ruination off. And then Surging Strikes this Pelipper. Wonder why David brought out the rain. It's kind of interesting, but anyway. Okay. Alright, go on, Urshifu. Get rid of that duck. Goodbye, Pelipper. Okay, that's Pelipper gone. Right, now. Yeah, that won't do very much. Sorry. And now, if the Clefable comes out, then okay, we need to get rid of the Clefable. So let's Stomping Tantrum and Surging Strikes. I don't think the Clefable will survive this turn. Unless it's got a Citrus Berry. So I guess we'll find out. At this point I don't really need... Is it Rocky Helmet? No, it's not Rocky Helmet. Okay. Not quite enough to get the KO. What's Clefable going to do? Trick. Okay. Flame Orb. I mean, okay, sure. Alright. Okay, so now what I need to do... let's Ruination and Drain Punch. Or do we want to get... I basically just need the Sylveon to come in at some point. Stockpile. Okay, I'm gonna make a prediction that he's going to recover stockpile. I just... Ah, what's the lag? Go away, stop! Okay. I'm still getting decent amount. Is he going to recover? He's gonna run out of colors eventually. So, you know, that's... Okay, so Clefable has Trick. I just need to get that. I mean, the Clodsire is also just one critical hit away from getting... Yes! Well, there's the critical hit! Thank you, Tinglu. Okay. Alright, so that's Clodsire gone. And now, let's have a think about game 2. I think he's gonna probably bring the Ludicolo. Yeah, so what I'm actually going to do is did the Sneasel accomplish much? That's my question, because I don't think it did. I think the Ludicolo is coming back this game. He's gotta... The Ting Lu was very, very effective, I think. So why don't we lead with Ting Lu and Noivern? And then have... I think Sylveon's pretty good here. Sylveon and Urshifu in the back. I think that's pretty nice. And then if he Ice Beam, he's forced to Icy Wind, right? He has to Icy Wind if... Yeah, okay, it's a bit tricky, I think. I'm leading with this because I just feel like... Bronze on Pelipper. Okay. Mental Herb and Life Orb. Very interesting lead. I don't understand it. But... is there any harm in me just going straight up for the Ruination on Pelipper? And Bronzong can go for the Super Fang. Yeah, like, why can't I do this? And basically whittle... the plan now is to whittle down these two Pokemon. And then in the back, I'll be able to deal with whatever. Super Fang. That shouldn't do too much now. That still did a decent amount. And now... okay, so Ting Lu can just go for a Protect. And I can go for a Draco on this. Actually, let's Super Fang. I don't see the Pelipper wanting to switch out. And the Bronzong can't really... oh, okay, something is coming in and losing half of its health. With the Clodsire. Okay. That was a potential opportunity to... thing over, that's... oh... oh no, Hypnosis, really? Okay, so now what we want to do is go for the Stomping and the Draco. Or actually, let's take away the Clodsire's leftovers. Yep. Now it won't have leftovers anymore. Yes! Go Ting Lu. And now I will steal your leftovers. Mental Herb. Great. Okay. Great. Now, how many turns of Trick Room are left? There's 2 more turns. So, if I go for the Ruination onto Clodsire and the Draco Meteor, Clodsire should go down now. That's fine. Oh, it does land the Hypnosis. But that's okay because Ting Lu... Ting Tinglu's gonna have to wake up eventually, and like, where's his damage, you know? Okay, so that did absolutely pitiful damage. But just keep going for the Super Fang. Like, the Clodsire's gonna have to go down at some point. Oh, actually, I made a misplay. I should have swapped in the Urshifu this turn. Okay, Recover Stopper, Toxic. Does it not have an attack? Okay. Tinglu, come on, wake up. Okay. That's fine. Okay, so now go for the Stomping Tantrum and the Draco Meteor. Oh wait, no! I meant Super Fang. Okay, Noivern, please stay asleep this turn. Okay. Well, at least it's asleep, so whatever. Tinglu wakes up, go for the Stomping Tantrum. Oh. Yeah, if Noivern had woken up, that would have been lovely. But alas. Let's go for this. And Super Fang. Yep, that's fine. Nice. 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 Why don't we... let's Ruination Clodsire again. Oh, actually, I want to... this lag, man. Stupid lag. It's alright. Okay, what I need to do is get... Nice. Tinglu, get a crit. Oh, yes! Go, Tinglu! Thank you. Okay, good. That Clodsire is gone. Stupid Clodsire. Now I'm in a very... oh, I mean, I wouldn't say very good position, but okay position, because the Clodsire's gone. What is with this lag? Okay, Pelipper. How many more turns of Trick Rooms left? Okay, well, I will just Ruination everything, because why not? Actually, let's protect Tinglu and go for the Super Fang on the Pelipper. Or let's Super Fang the Bronzong actually. I want the Bronzong gone. Is the Pelipper going to go for the Tailwind? Like, surely... oh my god. No. No Hypnosis. Oh, wow, okay. This Bronzong is having a very terrible time. Okay, I'm happy to let the Ting Lu go down now. Ting Lu can go for the body press, and Neuven can go for the super fang. Oh man, this is a very stally game. So... Oh, he doesn't have hypnosis? Okay. So Neuven goes to sleep again. At least the Bronzon's gone now. Is it a Ludicolo next? Ting Lu doesn't even go down, which is very nice. Okay. Ludicolo. Okay, that's... Right, what I need is for the Neuven to wake up. Like now. Like right now. I suppose if it doesn't... Does it have fake out? Rain should also expire soon though. That's the other thing, right? It's been a few turns of rain. How many more turns of rain is left? That's alright. That still, you know, does a decent amount. Yes. Good. Good. Okay, how many more turns of rain left? 2 more turns. So I could potentially... stall out. Okay, I need the Ting Lu. And the Sylveon. Well, actually no, Neuven can Super Fang the Ludicolo. Which is fine. I'm actually happy to sack the Urshifu. Yep, that's fine. I actually want the Urshifu gone. Yep. Okay. Now the Sylveon can come in. And because this is, I believe, the final turn of rain, if I detect and send in the Ting Lu, let Ting Lu go down, and then the Sylveon should be... Well, once Ting Lu goes down and the Tailwind expires, then the Neuven can come in and Tailwind to win. So let's... Oh, okay. What is happening? Muddy water, that's fine. Okay. So Pelipper has it not got wide guard? Does this Pelipper not have wide guard? I am very curious. Okay, well, rain has stopped now. Icy wind, muddy water. It's probably got like sludge bomb or terror blast or something. I'm going to hyper voice. And I'm gonna, well, I actually have to tailwind first. If Pelipper has wide guard, then GG's David. He has. Okay, it's got protect. That's fine. Oh wait, what? Tailwind hasn't expired? Well, I'm silly. I am very silly. But I got bailed out there by this thing. Well, I guess I'll hyper voice and tailwind, I guess. Wow, that was so silly. But that was a very fortunate amount of RNG. Alright. Does the Ludicolo have Gunk Shot? No, it does not. It's got Icy Wind. So I should win this now. Oh my god. That was very close. And I think I got very, very lucky with the RNG there. So let's take away. Go Neuven! You are a superstar. That... I feel like I robbed David of a win there.